Oh, welcome and welcome to Tuesday Night Live with Laura and myself. I'm snapping my fingers here because I thought that we had the chat thing fixed on StreamYard, but no, we do not. As a matter of fact, this could uh, this could be quite interesting here. I may have to whip out my laptop here because I can't see the chat at all. So, welcome, guys. Welcome to another Tuesday Night Live here with myself and Laura. And yeah, and no chat. If there's no chat, this will not work. So we're going to have to definitely do something different because they have completely broken StreamYard. Yep, we can't see any chat whatsoever. So bear with me, guys. I'm going to try an experiment here and let's see what happens. We should be all right here. We're gonna hit desktop site and see if this works here. So, all right, here we go, guys.
Okay. Well, good evening, everyone. While Josh is getting situated, I just want to say a few quick hellos. I appreciate everyone being here on this Tuesday. And I see Millie saying she is not feeling well. So, Millie, sending you so much love, so much healing, so many blessings. Um, I see we have Carl here tonight. Good evening, Carl. Hello, Scotty boy. Good to see you. Karma, Angela, Karen, Suki, welcome, welcome. I also see that we have Off the Hook. Dale, good evening. Always a pleasure to see you here. Hershey, the shadow reader. What a lovely day. I said hello, Millie. We have Nathan. Hi, Nathan. It's been a while since I've seen you. Thank you for joining us. Karma. We have Doreen of the Children's School of Yoga. Thank you for joining us. And I believe that is Chloe. Good evening, Chloe. And thank you all for joining us. If I missed your name, it's an oversight. I don't always see the entire chat. It does get away from me sometimes. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Laura and I read tarot and oracle. I have been doing this for a good part of my life, but mostly in private. I didn't start reading publicly for others until 2020, and I launched my one. So, so that's a little bit about me. I also practice Reiki. I had my very first treatment. It was either in 2015 or 2016. And then I took the level 1 training and I completed levels 2 and 3 shortly after that. So I do personal Reiki healings. I also offer personal tarot and oracle readings. If you would like to book one with me, you may do so on my website, which is www.letspiritguide.com. Or you could always feel free to email me if you have any questions. It's laura@letspiritguide.com. And I do see that a few people have put their questions in the chat, which is wonderful. If you would like a personal reading tonight, please post your question in all capital letters. We will be taking 5 people plus Josh, so that will bring us to 6. And I do start in the beginning with a group message so that Spirit has something to say to all of us, and take whatever resonates with you, and what doesn't, just push it aside. Maybe it was for somebody else. And then I do the personal readings. And at the end, I do a quick pick a card. That way everyone gets a personal message. So that's a bit about the format here. And I think I said, yes, type your questions in all capital letters. And I did see, what a lovely day. I just want to clarify something with your reading. You asked about a past life. Now, I don't do past life readings per se, because I don't access the Akashic records for other people. I have not had that training. I only access them for myself. But what I can do is find out how past lives are affecting you in this lifetime. So we can get some guidance that way. But any specifics about a past life, I can only tell you what comes through the cards. So just to clarify that. And let me see. I believe I've covered everything. So let me just give Josh a moment here. I see that he's back.
Yeah, I'm back. And if you see, they've really changed StreamYard around. So we're gonna have to mess around with this. So anytime you guys, if you want to be on the show, if you have a question, I have to. You'll see it pop up on the screen. There's no other way to start it now, other than to have it physically pop up on the screen first, then start it. You used to be able to start it beforehand. So this is a prime example of software going backwards here. And then we were in regular mode, but they have the share your link, right? So it used to work great on, and they advertised it that it worked great on the phone, but then they had to share your link right over the comments. And the share your link was as big as the comments, no matter what you did. That's why when you see people talking about, I'm on StreamYard, but I can't see the comments anymore, that's why. It just says share our link. So they want to share their link to save you 10%, but they can't let us see the comments. So I moved it to desktop mode, and we're working here, but it's still a little goofy. So if you have a question you want to add here, I believe we have 5 of us or 4 of us now, and yeah, I'm going to be asking myself here as well. And that host privilege, I guess. But either way, guys, I appreciate it. So just bear with all the technical stuff. We're just relearning how to use the rejiggered StreamYard, which was great for like 6 months, and then they started messing with it, and they've gotten more negative feedback on their website than it went from like a 4.8 to like a 3 something, and it's gone downhill. But yeah, so either way, we work with it because it's what we got. But so yeah, so if you're in any other YouTuber there and they say they can't see the chat, now you know why StreamYard has gone haywire. But we're grateful for you all to be here, and thank you. If you're all new here, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I got a couple of things I do want to go over real quick. I know there's 13 of us here, and there's usually more in Good Dawning. Tomorrow, and I will mention this again when we get closer to the peak of who's here, but tomorrow's Good Dawning, and I'm sure it'll be an interesting time here as far as audience numbers. But if you've been watching the Sega of me and Good Dawning there, we did find a new part-time job that starts tomorrow at 9 a.m. my time. So I'll be able to sit through Truthwave, and then, but after that, because Truthwave ends at 8:30, and we got to get up and go. So yeah, so after Truthwave, so we are going to be on, not to step over Care Bear there, and we may have to go even earlier, at 6 a.m. my time, so at 8 a.m. tomorrow will be Good Dawning at 8 a.m. Eastern time. So 7 o'clock Central, that's a.m. So yeah, it's going to be a little different. It'll literally be a Good Dawning that for you guys too. It won't be at 10:33 in the Dawning on the East Coast. So thank you guys for sticking with me through all this. And if you're new here, please like, subscribe. Please check out Laura's. There you go, Laura's information, which is right there. The visual window for us, like Laura and me, is like probably like 2/3 of an inch. It's very small. So keep that in mind. So I can zoom it up here, but yeah, I can barely see what I'm looking at. So so yeah, there we go. So there's Laura's info. So do subscribe to Laura at letspiritguide.com. Check out her website, and the Laura at letspiritguide.com if you need to email her, or if there's energetics that you want outside of YouTube that you don't want on YouTube, or if you need a personal session, a personal Oracle or Tarot session with Laura or Reiki as well, please send her an email. And of course, do consider donating. Everything is a circle. And so if you do get a reading, please do consider a donation. The universe like to complete those things. If nothing else, please like and say something in the comments after the video as well. That's certainly appreciated. And definitely check out Laura's her website and her, I also put in her Instagram at Let Spirit Guide _. So also please do subscribe to that if you are on IG there as well, Instagram. But otherwise, the way this is going to work here, it's a little bit different than we've been doing. Last week, we kind of tested something to speed this up. So a little bit here. So Laura's going to do the reading for you. If there's something off, generally there's a theme. So I'm going to pull out the theme of all of these readings and do a channeling at the end. Because generally speaking, the energies aren't too different. And then from this end, if there's something that needs to be channeled, I will do a channeling after the reading if there's something that comes up from Saint Germain or Archangel Raphael or my higher self, which is really all that is. And we will do a channeling afterwards, after that reading. But otherwise, we'll save it to the end. Do stick around in the beginning here. Laura's going to start off with a reading for a group reading, and then she's going to close out with I call it the 3-card Monty there. So pick a card. So yeah, 1, 2, or 3. So stick around, guys, till the end. There's something for everybody here. And just to quickly go over here, we got lots of pinching and zooming on this phone here. All right, so we just to go over the list real quick, and it's generally like most weeks here. Nathan, Carl, of course, and Carl, we know that you're out in the ether there, so we'll get you read quickly here. Angela, of course, and it may have just showed up on screen there. There we go. And then I think that's it for the moment. And then myself. Yes.
Josh, what a lovely day posted her question first.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if you saw that one, but it would be the very first question that came in.
Okay, we'll find it. What a lovely day. All right, so we gotta go back and find it. Unless you want to repost it, lovely day. That would be.
And what a lovely day. It's not necessary to change your question. I just wanted you to know that I don't traditional past life readings.
There we go. I found it. I rolled right into it and stopped right there. So sometimes the universe is just in your favor, right? So yeah, we found it. So okay, so with that being said, thank you guys. Good dawning. Again, everybody just joining us. Good dawning tomorrow at 8 a.m. That's East Coast time. It may be the new time. It may actually go to 5:30, which would be 7:30 a.m. Only due to Care Bear if she's live, and otherwise we'd take that slot because that would be much better. But otherwise, yeah, so that's where we stand, guys. So grateful. Thank you all for sticking out here. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I am going to get quiet here, and thank you all for being here. Thank you for all the support through the changes in Good Dawning and with the channel here. And Laura, I'm going to hand it to you right now. As far as the list goes, we have What a Lovely Day, Nathan, Carl, Angela, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can take one more plus myself. So whoever.
Millie says that Karma asked a question. I must have missed that as well.
Okay, I'll find it. I'll find it in between here. So we got Karma and then myself. And so questions will be closed after that. So questions are closed, guys. And so yeah. So all right. So I'm going to turn it over to Laura here. Thank you all for being here. I truly appreciate everything that you guys do and we do for each other here as a family. And please do support Laura here by checking out her website and her Instagram and subscribing. And of course, considering a donation. Laura, I'm going to send it to you. Take it away.
Okay. And Karen Suki, thank you for your compliment. That's very sweet of you. And thank you, Scotty Boy. Very nice of you both. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect in with the group energy, and I'm going to use the tea leaf fortune cards to get us a theme for the week. So let me just connect in with this group's energy. I feel a lot of anticipation with this group. So I don't know if some of us are anticipating changes or where something new is coming up for some of us. So I feel like this, like the energy is not really settled. It's kind of bubbling a little, and there's nothing negative here. But let's get a message for the group. What is our theme for the week? Let's get one card for this group. And I'm seeing this one here, so I'm going to go with it. And this is the tea leaf fortune cards. And I don't know who this deck is by. Ray Hepburn. So the tea leaf fortune cards by Ray Hepburn. Okay, so our theme for the week is teapot. And that's interesting because what does a teapot do but boils water? However, this message says a deep friendship with someone of the same sex. And this is what this card looks like. The teapot. So what I'm really drawn to here is the steam. I feel like this friendship It could be a new friendship. So this could be someone new coming into your life, or it could just be rekindling a friendship, perhaps someone you haven't seen or spoken to in a little while, coming back into your life. And I'm just laughing at Scotty Boy. That song. Oh, and Karen Suki. Yes. Okay. So yes, that little song comes to mind. So perhaps for the two of you, this could be someone from your past. It could be an old friend, a childhood friend, even if that's the song that came to mind. But what I see here is I'm drawn to the steam, and the steam is like this is warm and this is really close, like a special bond. And I feel again like this friendship for a lot of people goes way back. So reconnecting with someone, or perhaps a new friendship for others, is what I see for this week. But I see warmth between the two of you. And I know the card says a deep friendship with someone of the same sex. However, that's not what I'm feeling here. What I'm feeling here, it could be someone of the opposite sex, but what I'm feeling here is a platonic relationship. This isn't romantic. This isn't something that will lead to romance or dating or love. What I see is platonic. It is what I see here. So don't get hung up on the words of the opposite sex, because not necessarily for everyone. And yes, Carl, this is a group message, so this will apply to you in whatever way it seems to resonate. So yes, it could be old college buddies. Okay. And now what I would like to do is and hello, Lindsay. Thank you for joining us. And now what I would like to do is get a message from our soul. And I'm going to use the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell, because a lot of us here are old souls, and a lot of us are star seeds as well. We've been incarnating throughout the universe, and we've come to Earth at this time to help usher in a new age. So let's use the Starseed Oracle to get a message from our soul. What would our soul like us to know? Let's get one message for the group. And I see this card here. Inner Earth. And on the bottom it says, you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. So I know I said that I felt with this group that there was some anticipation, like the energy didn't feel fully settled or fully grounded. And what I see here is that there are changes coming up for us as a group. On an individual level, some of you may have gotten some news, or you're changing jobs, perhaps even locations, because I'm seeing like going to a new place. And it may bring up some anxiety or anticipation. It may feel unfamiliar to you. So you're not quite sure what to make of it. And what Spirit wants you to know, and what your soul wants you to know, is that you will get through this. In order for there to be new energy, and in order for there to be new beginnings and brighter days ahead, there has to be change. Change is normal. And you can call upon your guides. You can call on Spirit to work you through it. And I'm hearing letting go and flow. So Spirit's wanting us to let go of the worry, and let go of how we think things should play out and just allow them to unfold. So that's what I have from our soul. So new beginnings, that's exciting. And let's see, going to use the Guardian Angel Tarot by Radley Valentine. So let's see what our guardian angels have to say. What would our guardian angels like us to know right now? Let's get one card for the group. And I see this one here. Okay. The card is the Hermit. Introspection, self-discovery, mentorship. And this is what this card looks like. Spirit's really drawing me to the light surrounding you here. So some of us may feel lonely or alone, like we could use assistance on our journey. And Spirit keeps drawing me to the light surrounding you. So this message is about you're not alone. Even if physically you don't have a lot of people in your life, you always have your higher self and your spiritual team to turn to. And Spirit's saying the answers reside within. So this week may be a good time to go within and learn about yourself. Learn about why certain things are repeating in your life. What is it? One layer deeper, because perhaps you've learned this lesson, or you thought you've learned a particular lesson, but it's come up again. And Spirit saying it's not necessarily that you haven't learned the lesson, but you need to go a layer deeper. Really, really know yourself is what keeps coming up. Some of you feel ready to shine your light. And you are there because you've done the inner work. And you're ready to be the teacher now. You are ready to mentor others. But for most of us, it's go within. Take one last look. Take a closer look at why themes are repeating in your life, because you're at the end of the cycle. So if you feel this has come up before, once, twice, maybe 3 times, know that you are nearing the end of the cycle. And let's see, what will assist us? What will assist us on this journey this week? And I'm going to use the Sacred Traveler Oracle by Denise Lynn. Let's see what will assist us this week. Jolie James, good evening. And good evening, Victor. Thank you both for joining. Okay, so let's see. Let me get back into the group's energy. What will assist us this week? Let's get one card for the group. Oh, and I'm seeing this one. Spirit saying, take that one. Okay. Rejuvenating rain. Clear the past to heal the present. And this is what this card looks like. So what I see here is Spirit telling us to go inward again, so that we can clear anything that we are holding on to. Maybe we're not even aware that we're holding on to certain things, and that's why themes are repeating in our life. But it's time for clearing the past. It's time for letting go. But before you can do that, and I'm really drawn to the rain here and the water, before you can clear the past, you have to feel the emotion. Connect in with your emotion. I'm sensing that with this group, some of us have been a little hesitant to feel certain emotions because we think, oh, if I feel this, then I'm not going to manifest what it is that I desire, what it is that I am worthy of. I'm going to manifest something negative. And that's not the case. We can't suppress our emotions. We have to feel them in order to release them. So feel your emotions. It doesn't matter if it's anger, if it's sadness. Feel it and release it. Feel it. Ask it. What are you teaching me? Once you get the lesson, you can let it go. And the last thing I see here is physically connecting with water. If you have some sort of water ritual that you do, even hand washing or being in the shower and allowing the water to pour over you and seeing the water cleansing away anything that is no longer serving you. And then see yourself surrounded in light. So water, feeling your emotions will assist you. That's how you heal the present. And let's get one last message for this group. What angel would like to work with us this week? Off the hook. Yeah, there's been a lot of rain here too as well. It's been raining here since Friday or Saturday. We're supposed to have one more day of it. But I say it's cleansing everything. And the rain rejuvenates. So let's get one last message. This is Angel Affirmations by Radley Valentine. See what angel wants to come through for this group. Let's get one card for the group. And this one. Okay, this comes from Archangel Shamuel. I am he who sees God. I can guide you on any path you seek, from relationships to career options to even finding lost items. So call on Archangel Shamuel this week. And the affirmations you can use are, I am a masterful creator. I can easily find what I am looking for. And these are your affirmations. So that is what I have for the group. I'm hoping that resonates with you in some way. Please take what resonated, the rest, just let it go. And I'm sending you all so much love and so many blessings.
All right. Thank you, Laura. And thank you all for being here. If I didn't state that before, everybody who's here, we are always, and I'm eternally grateful. Laura, thank you. And best of healing there from last week there. We missed you last week. And so grateful to have you here this week. All right, guys. So here's the list as we have it. And just as a heads up, again, tomorrow, Good Dawning is a new time, same channel, but new time. It'll be at 8 a.m. That's Eastern time, 8, 7, 6, 5, really early if you're West Coast there. But yeah, so guys, it's we don't know what time it's going to end up being. I'll find out more tomorrow as what time it'll end up at as a regular time. But tomorrow, just for tomorrow, 6 a.m. Eastern time. or 6 a.m. my time, which would be 8 a.m. Eastern time, 5 a.m. for anybody on the West Coast, or for Neil and Shelley. And welcome, guys. And so thank you all for rolling with the changes here. But sometimes we get stagnant, and change has to happen in some fashion here. And in my case, I'm grateful I'm not standing alone in the crystal shop anymore, working with a bunch of guys at the restaurant. So this should be a lot more lively, to say the least, as well. All right. So first up, we've got What a Lovely Day. Then we'll have Nathan, Carl, Angela, Karma, and we found everybody's comments there. And then myself to close. I guess with all the changes in my universe there, I'm going to take the privilege of the last slot. But thank you guys again for being here. And thank you, Laura, for an amazing read. Please do consider as well a donation to Laura. There's her information there. It's already pinned to the top there. I will flash it in between. If while you are live there, you have a question or you want to make a comment to your specific reading, throw it out, and we will place it on the screen for Laura to read and for me to zoom in and try to read. And so guys, first up is What a Lovely Day. And if I do not channel afterwards, it's only just we're going to see where it goes here. But the channeling itself, otherwise there'll be a channeling at the end. But if there's nothing that's off the chain there or anything, then we're not going to do a specific channeling for it. But otherwise here, I'm going to pass What a Lovely Day. If you're here, and we do ask when we call you up there, just to throw your info in. Okay, that'll work. Thank you, Care Bear. But most likely I'm going to shuffle times here, but I appreciate it. We're just trying to figure out how to do this and shuffle my universe here. But we're so close to a year. I'm not missing an episode of Good Dawning for anything, because we're going to make it a year here. But all right, so What a Lovely Day. If you're here, throw your info into there you are. Yes. Okay, great. I'm going to pull up your question here, and we will begin. There we go. All right, so you were first, then it's going to be Nathan and Carl in that order, and I'm going to drop off.
Okay. So I just want to say two more hellos. Hello to Shelley and hello, Neil. Thank you for being here. And Chloe, I have this beautiful pendant that Chloe gave to me. I know it's kind of hard to see here because my chain's a bit long, but Chloe sent this beautiful pendant with the first order I ever got from her. It won't stay. The chain's long. It's going to fall down, but thank you, Chloe. This is so beautiful. I have no idea what it is, but it's gorgeous. So if you need crystals, Chloe. Beautiful. So thank you. So what a lovely day. I do see your question about your past life in China. So we will see what comes up and how it's affecting this lifetime, because I believe we carry lessons with us from one lifetime to another. It's part of fluorite, Chloe says. I'm sorry about that. I got distracted. Thank you, Chloe. It's gorgeous. So, yes, we carry lessons with us from one lifetime to the next. So what I'm going to do something a little different here. I'm going to use the Sacred Traveler Oracle, because I believe that's the one that Spirit's calling me to use for you, to look into this past life. So rather than using our traditional tarot, we're going to go with this Oracle deck. Okay, so what a lovely day. I'm just going to connect in with your energy for a moment. Okay. And I'm feeling weight in my shoulders. So I feel like you're carrying some burdens. It's like not sharing your true self is what I feel here. This may be connected to this past life, but let's see what comes up here. All right, Spirit, what can you show us about this past life? Let's get one card. One card. And I see this one here coming out. Okay. So the card that came out for you is Uncovering Treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. And I see the dragon here in this dragon energy. And you're asking specifically about a past life in China. And what I do know is that the dragon, the dragon is celebrated a lot in China throughout their history. And I see like this, it's like two opposites. I see this fierceness, part fierce, and then this part gentle energy. And it's like Spirit's talking about how do you balance the two? Ah, okay, so I get it now. So Spirit's showing me that on the outside, you've had to appear strong and forceful, maybe a little bit fierce, and having a hard shell. But on the inside, who you are on the inside is more of a gentle energy. And Spirit saying, beneath the surface lies great bounty. What Spirit is talking about here is going within, looking at yourself, but asking to see yourself the way that Spirit sees you. Because Spirit sees you without judgment. Who you are on the inside and who you authentically are, the you that you're not showing to the world, is the you that is the most magical. It's the you that the world needs. And what I'm seeing here with this past life connection is that you've had to hide pieces of yourself, not just in this lifetime, but in other lifetimes. Hmm. Okay, so judging yourself, yes. So that seems to be a theme here. That judging yourself. And that's normal. We all do. I think we're our own worst critic until we learn to start seeing our own divinity and until we heal those past wounds. But underneath the surface you is where the real beauty lies. So Spirit's talking about looking within, going within and seeing the real you and allowing others to see the real you. And it doesn't have to happen overnight. It can be one step at a time. One step at a time. The experience that we have and the wisdom that we have didn't come overnight. So the healing doesn't come overnight. But finding those people you trust. Because Spirit again is saying you are the treasure. But because You've had to hide parts of you, not just in this lifetime, but in other lifetimes. That's why you're seeing this repeating. Because your soul remembers. And I see your guard going up as well. Very, very guarded. Guarding your heart. Guarding your emotions. And I see your comment here. For me, I feel there is little time left. Like I'm always going up against a wall. And you know, that's understandable. A lot of us feel that. That time is running out. And one of the main messages that keeps coming up over and over during this time of great awakening is that time is not running out, that we are exactly where we need to be. That that is an illusion we have created for ourselves, but it's normal to feel that. It's normal because we see the calendar moving. So we're going to feel like time is running out. But just know that you are exactly where you are meant to be. And let's get another card for you. Let's see. What else would Spirit like you to know about this past life energy and how it's affecting you? And I see this one here. Okay. So the card that came out for you is View from Above. Get the big picture. And this is what this card looks like. So what Spirit is saying here is when you see things happening in your life or happening around you, rather than making it personal, rather than seeing it only through your personal lens, try to zoom out and see the greater plan. You can ask Spirit to show you from Spirit's perspective. How does this fit into this time period? How does this fit into what is happening here on Earth today? What is the bigger picture? What is God's plan or Spirit's plan? And how does what's happening to you fit into that? Because sometimes we are used to inspire others, and we are used to bring change for others. We're used to teach others a lesson. So try to see the bigger picture. And let's get one last card for you. I see freedom here as well. That your goal really is to become free. So I'm seeing this freedom related to that past life again, that perhaps there are restrictions, feeling restricted in your movement, in your beliefs, in your actions. There was some restriction. And again, that's playing out in this lifetime. And Spirit's asking you to focus on personal freedom. And the first thing you can do is to start freeing your mind by asking Spirit, show me this situation from your perspective. And let's get one last card. Okay, one last card. And I'm seeing this one here. Okay, overcoming obstacles. So Spirit is saying, know that you can overcome anything, that you have the power to get around or get through difficult situations. And I see the sword here. And in the traditional tarot, the sword is about our mind, our intellect, our thoughts and beliefs. And in Spirit saying you can free yourself and overcome obstacles by changing your thoughts about the situation. So, what a lovely day. I'm hoping that resonates with you. That is what I have for you. And I am sending you so much love and so many blessings.
All right. Thank you. What a lovely day. Appreciate it. We always appreciate when you are here. And yeah, it's sounds kind of like a lot of people's universes right now. It's dealing with patterns of the past and getting over them. And really, because a lot of us are on that lifetime where all those patterns have to go, and that's where I'm at. That's why it kind of hit that wall there, right? And so we hit the pattern wall, and then the pattern has to shift or you crash with it, and it's like a beat the tower moment, right? So and a lot of those patterns, it's like Laura said, there they come from our past lives, so we carry them forward. So favor their love. What a lovely day. Thank you, Laura. That was awesome as always. All right, so next. And let's unstar. And I don't know if it's gonna. There we go. I think that worked. All right. So next is going to be Nathan, and there we go. All right, where's Nathan? There he is. All right, so Nathan, you are next, and your question should be up there. All right, we're figuring this out here. We are, and Laura, thank you, and Nathan, I'm going to leave you in Laura's amazing and capable hands. Thank you again, all, for being here. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Laura.
All right. And Nathan, it's good to see you here. It's been a little while since I've connected with you, but thank you for joining us. And I do see your question. Please, Spirit, what can I do to truly better myself at this time? And Nathan, I do believe your guardian angels want to work with you because your guardian angels know you better than any other guide because they have been assigned specifically to you. And this may not be the only incarnation that they've been with you. So, yeah, your guardian angels. So, Nathan, I'm going to connect in with your energy for a moment, and we're going to see what assistance your guardian angels have for you. So, Nathan, I'm feeling some pressure in my head, in my ears. I feel a little off balance. This could be literal. Hmm. And I'm feeling like this judgment. You think you should be doing more, but Spirit doesn't see it that way. So Spirit's also talking about be easy with yourself. Okay, so let's get one card from your guardian angels. Vertigo is passing through your energy field. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I had that last week. That is no fun. So, yeah. Okay, let's get one card from your guardian angels. What would they like you to know about self-improvement? This one here. Okay. The Empress. Creation, abundance, and action. And this is what this card looks like. And I'm really drawn to the child here. And Spirit saying you are held. And healing the inner child. And I see that there's this fear of not being enough, not being good enough, not doing enough. And Spirit saying, but you are enough. And you are abundant. And Spirit's also saying, what are you creating? Whatever it is you're creating, follow your intuition. Your intuition is your best guide. That you have a vision. So your guardian angels are talking about your vision. You have a vision of what you would like things to look like. And now it's time to take action, but being consistent. So I think that this is what Spirit's bringing up to me, consistency. What can you do to really improve yourself? Consistency. That it's normal to start and then take a rest and start again, as long as we continue to hold the vision. But when we start and stop and start and stop because we feel overwhelmed or we just don't want to, that's where we start running into trouble. That's where the spark and the motivation and the inspiration seem to dissipate. Because we're always going to have days where we don't feel like doing something. But Spirit's saying, do it anyway. Just one small thing. Because again, you are held. The universe supports you. So let's get another card for you, Nathan. And what action can you take here? What specific action can you take? And I see this one. Okay. The Two of Water. Partnership, commitment, reconciliation is what it says here. And what I see here is a soul connection. You have a soul connection with someone. But I feel like this pulled back energy. So perhaps you come together And then there may be a cooling off period, and then you come together. But what Spirit's talking about here is to remember what it is that brought you together. And to really commit to the healing is what I'm seeing. Because you've done some individual work. But now it's time to look at the relationship part and ask, not ask, but that's not what Spirit's telling me, because Spirit's drawing my hands together. Look at the relationship part and come together in union and in understanding and in honesty of, here's what brought us together. Here's what I would like to see reconciled. Because I'm feeling for you that unity and partnerships and healing relationships is part of your path. It's part of your soul's plan right now. Thank you. What brought me and that soul together was pure unconditional love, and I will transmute everything I can for the better. That's wonderful, Nathan, because pure unconditional love is it's rare. It's rare. But it's time to heal. It's time to heal from what has hurt you. And again, commit to the path, consistency. And let's get one last card for you, Nathan. Let's get one last card. And I see this one wanted to come out right away. Okay, so Page of Earth. There's good news for you. And this is what this card looks like. So Nathan, I see good news coming in, and I see a new chapter for you as well. And a lot of happiness. Because when I look at this as a whole, you know, it almost goes against what your question is, because what you are seeing is something's out of alignment, something's not balanced, something's unhappy. And what Spirit's showing me is that the whole spread is happy. The whole spread is uplifting, that you are on the right path. Just choose consistency and allow your guardian angels and your spiritual team to help you. So Nathan, you will see changes in your physical reality. And that is what I have for you. So I'm hoping that resonates, and I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings.
All right, there we go. Trying to figure the fingering out here. All right, Nathan, thank you, brother. Changes in 3D do happen. The Dark Night of the Soul is easy. I'm going to be as honest as I can there, Nathan. And the Dark Night of the Soul is easier than the back. Once you get, because that's automatic, right? All the garbage comes out, and you have to make the change. That's where it's hard. The Dark Night of the Soul is an automatic deal. Making the change into the 3D after the Dark Night of the Soul means changing past your automatic trauma responses and changing into something that you physically have to consciously do. And yeah, it's not easy. 'Cause I'm going through it right now. And the universe will assist you in ways that you didn't even know you needed assistance in. So just you got this, brother. Just keep walking and staying present. That's what it's all about. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Nathan. And yeah, we will add that to the end group channeling there. All right. And let's see who is next. After Nathan, we have would it be Carl. Welcome, Carl. Or all right. So we'll all right, there we go. Carl. Kent Brockman. If you don't know Carl's his avatar there, that's Kent Brockman from The Simpsons there. So your news reporter. So all right, Kent Brockman with where's Trisha Takanawa? But all right, so there you go, Kent, and we will leave you in the capable hands with Laura.
Okay. Hi, Carl. It's good to see you here. And I see your question up on the screen. Message from my spirit team for guidance for this week. Any messages that I need to hear for now? Okay. So, Carl, I'm just going to connect in with your energy here, and we'll see what your spiritual team wants you to know. And I heard the word worry, and then this purple light just flashed right before me. They looked almost like purple, like a bouquet of purple flowers and purple lavender, calming, also the third eye. So Spirit's talking here about there's been some worry. Find ways to connect in with calming, peaceful energy and following your intuition. But sometimes it's hard to quiet the mind. But if you can find those moments where you can quiet the mind and just sit in peace, that's when your intuition's really going to come through. Okay. So I'm just kind of releasing some of this worry, some of this, because it's rising up into my chest, into my throat. It's like this unsettled feeling. Okay. So let's see what the guardian angels have to say for Carl. Let's get one message for Carl. Let's get one card for Carl. Let me see this one here. Okay, the 10 of Earth. This is what this card looks like. And Spirit's saying that you are safe. You are safe and you are protected. And Spirit's also saying that abundance is coming in. But in order for things to manifest in the 3D reality, it is slow compared to how things manifest in the quantum or in the spiritual realm. So things may take time, but you are safe. And I see a roof over your head. Spirit's really drawing my attention to your physical reality. And gratitude is coming up as well. That you have a roof over your head. You have people, because I see people around you. You have people in your life. You have family. You have those that are loyal to you. So in those moments when things start to feel uncertain, just write down, even if it's just 3 things that you had today. I have a roof over my head. I had food to eat. And I had relationships. If that's what it is. But those 3 things I am seeing, physically seeing in this card and in my mind's eye, that you have those 3 things. And Spirit's also saying, what you're doing is working. And Spirit's talking about you having a lot of wisdom and a lot of knowledge to share with others. But Spirit sees you as safe and you as protected. That perhaps your sense of security may be challenged right now. But again, they're showing me that the more grateful you are, the more things that come into your life to be grateful for. So you are on the right track. And again, they're just showing me the roof again. But it's hard when we're struggling to be grateful. It's hard to realize just how much we have, how much we have that others don't even have. There are some without that roof over their head. But when we have responsibility, again, when we have responsibility, it can be unsettling when things are not happening as quickly as we would like them to. So let's get another card for you. How can you align with this abundant, safe, secure energy? Let's get a card. Okay, I see this one here. Okay. So the 4 of water is what came out. And this is what this card looks like. So again, Spirit's talking about feeling grateful, even if you don't see the results. Even if you don't see things having resolved themselves. Just to try to shift a little and feel grateful for what you do have. Feel grateful for what you don't see manifested in your life yet. Feel grateful as if it's already here. And I'm also hearing be open. Be open to new possibilities. new emotions, new experiences that bring you joy and uplift you. Because I do see something new coming in for you as well. Be open to assistance from the universe, because it may come in a way that you don't expect it to. So just allow it, be open. And emotion is what Spirit's drawing my attention to. Just stay within your heart. Stay within that emotion. Your primary emotion, what I'm picking up here is you are grateful, you are joyous. And so when you feel down or worried, allow yourself to feel it and then let it go. And let's get one last card for you. What's the likely outcome for you? Let me see this one here. Okay. The Seven of Air. And this is what this card looks like. And what Spirit's saying here is that you may have some challenges come up this week. You may have some things come up that challenge your thoughts and your actions. But proceed carefully, proceed cautiously. Weigh out opportunities, weigh out your decisions, and say, which of these is going to get me to where I want to go the quickest? Don't allow these challenges or distractions to overpower your thoughts, because your thoughts become emotions, your emotions become actions, or your emotions become thoughts, thoughts become actions. They all work together. So just don't allow your thoughts to take over, is what Spirit's saying here. That you may need to be a little frugal. You may need to make wise decisions. That this isn't the time for letting your guard down. Stay the course. Keep acting. Keep taking action, is what Spirit is saying here. So, Carl, I'm hoping that resonates with you. And I am sending you so much love and so much abundance, so many blessings.
All right, Carl. Much love and favor, brother. We do love you. And yeah, there's definitely a theme going on. I'm going to put Laura's information back up. I take notes here, right? Because I'm trying to see if there's anything. But the theme definitely in this case, and it's my universe too. We all vibrate. We're all here for the same reason. And it's kind of funny how we're all kind of, generally speaking, in the same frame of reference here. It's change in the 3D, and allowing for that change in the 3D is definitely the theme that is going on in the readings here. And that's my universe, and that's why Good Dawning's at 8 a.m. tomorrow instead of 10:33, right? Because we need change in our universe. Sometimes change has to happen, and we got to just let it rip, right? And so that's what we're gratitude, change, and bigger picture. Yeah, so we're all in the same boat here, guys. All right, this is pretty amazing when you think about it. That there's lots of energies out there, but At least all the readings have tied into change. So, all right, Carl, we love you and the favor. And if Carl, if you haven't gone to bed or anything, if you're still here, because I know it's late, Carl has a channel, guys. So if you want to subscribe to Carl's channel, most of you have wrenches, so you can grab Carl and check out his channel by clicking on the link on his avatar there or on his picture. But on Kent Brockman, there we go from The Simpsons. But otherwise, guys, yeah, check out Carl's channel. The kitties that we were talking about, he's been talking about are on the channel there. And The Last Surviving Cat. Big love, Carl. And so check it out. And if you want to put your link in there, Carl, as well, that would be blessed. But yeah, so check out his channel as well. And if you have a channel, please throw it into the chat there. All right, Angela is next. And if you are here, Angela, please let us know. And let me unstart Carl. Carl's not a star, and let's unstar Nathan. Not that he's not a star, and let's bring up Angela here. All right, Angela, if you are here, please say, there you are. I am here. There you are. Okay, so Angela's here. I'm going to leave you in Beyond Capable hands here, and I will drop backstage.
Okay. And Dale, I just wanted to address you here for a moment because I did see your comment, Dale, that you wrote this community. I don't see the exact words that you use, but basically this community is all you need as you go through your dark night. And Dale, I have been there, and I've read a lot of your comments. We've been on different live streams or channels together. And I feel we have been through, or perhaps you're going through, a lot of the same things I've already been through. So please, anytime, feel free to reach out to me. My email is laura@letspiritguide.com. If you need any guidance whatsoever, it doesn't have to be a tarot reading, even just someone to listen, because I've been there. My dark night lasted a long time. I had a lot to clear. And I was resistant. So anyway, that's a little aside. And back to, who am I reading? Angela. Good evening, Angela. And Angela, Angela and I have been connected for quite some time through the Medium channel and the Spirit Mind family. So Angela, it's always a pleasure to see you. Regarding moving forward in my spiritual journey. Okay, so Angela, I do see your question. What messages do my angels, ancestors, guides have for me regarding moving forward in my spiritual journey? So, just going to connect in with your energy for a moment, Angela. Angela, I'm feeling this, like the sense of calmness has come over me. And I don't know if this is literal or spirit is saying surrender, or perhaps you are surrendering already. But surrender is what's coming to me. That sometimes we must surrender to the journey. And if you are surrendering, that's where that peace is coming from. And that calm, that inner calm. So let's get one card for Angela. Let's get one card for Angela. Okay, I see this one here. Okay. The 10 of Fire is what came up. And Angela, what I'm seeing here regarding your spiritual journey is that you have a lot of interests and you have a lot of information as well. There's so much out there that yeah, I'm hearing like this this loud ringing in my right ear. So it's like moving forward. Which way do you go? How do you incorporate all of these things into your daily routine and into your spiritual practice without getting overwhelmed? That perhaps there's this overwhelm, maybe a little bit of stress in how you balance your spiritual life and your personal life, because you have personal obligations as well. And spirit saying we can't do everything, that's not sustainable, that we sometimes we need to pick and choose what's going to be a part of our spiritual practice. And I learned this from Rebecca Campbell. What is your non-negotiable? That means the one thing that you're going to show up to every day, and make that your spiritual practice. Don't worry about the rest if it gets done or not. Because unless we've surrendered to a completely spiritual life where what happens in the 3D is no longer important to us, and I know that's not the case for you because you have a family, you have those who are dependent on you. So unless you are a spiritual being who doesn't have attachment to the 3D reality, there's no way you can be in this spiritual state all day long. It's not sustainable. So we must pick and choose. And the other thing that Spirit's showing me is that the two are not separate. Our spiritual practice doesn't have to be over here and our 3D reality over here. Or our obligations and commitments is what I mean by 3D reality. They don't have to be separate. How can we bring them together? For example, if you want to do a grounding exercise, you don't have to have this big ritual that you do. Or if you want to talk to your spiritual team, you don't have to go into your sacred, your personal space and open up sacred space and have a ritual and a one-on-one with your spiritual team. These are things that can be done as we're walking the dog or rocking our child to sleep or cooking dinner. We can combine them. So Spirit's saying find ways to simplify, that this overwhelm that you're feeling is ending. It's coming to an end. So don't get hung up on this is the state of things for you forever, because it is ending. And some new beginnings are coming for you. So hopefully that's making sense to you, Angela. And let's get, yeah, the number one. The number one is coming to me. So find that one thing that you do every day. Okay. And let's get another card for you. Okay. So the Two of Water came out for you. And this is what this card looks like. And Angela, what I see is reconnecting with your soulmate or your significant other. Because what I see is, because I'm seeing two separate rooms, and this isn't literal. But it's like, here are your responsibilities, things that you have to do over here. And here's things that your partner has to do over here. And when can the two of you come together without talking about responsibility, without focusing on the what needs to be taken care of? Spirit's urging a connection. Whether it be a walk, and my hands are really coming together. And I don't know if Spirit's saying literally here, but holding hands, physical touch, can really rekindle. It can spark emotion in us. It can bring up emotion. It can help us to remember. So even laughing together. Or it can be something huge. It can be something as huge as a weekend with just the two of you. But Spirit's saying that connecting with your partner can fill your soul and can assist you on your spiritual path. It can assist you with this spiritual growth. It can assist with healing. That makes sense, Angela. But this, yeah, and again, Spirit saying a coming together. Even if it's something small, because it will help you to healing even yourself. It will help you to move forward on your spiritual path. This lighter, because I'm feeling like this lighter energy. Because we don't want things on our spiritual path that are weighing us down. The idea is lighter, more vibrant, happier energy. And let's get one last card for you. What is the likely outcome here? I'm seeing this one. Spirit saying, take this one. Okay. The Knight of Water is what came out. And this is what this card looks like. And so I'm seeing a rekindling here. I'm seeing some more romantic energy. And Spirit saying, not just giving to yourself what it is you desire. Like if you want flowers or perfume or whatever it is, whatever it is that's romantic to you. Maybe it's crystals, anything that you desire. Not just giving it to yourself. Sometimes we literally have to tell our partner what we want. Like, I would like it if you did this for me. But I do see some yeah, like this more romantic, this loving. And it may not even be romantic, but I feel romance. In my heart, I'm feeling romantic here. But this more loving energy coming in. And I do see action here. So Angela, I'm hoping that resonates with you. That is what I have for you. And I think that's beautiful. That spirit is saying, your heart, your emotions, love, partnership is really what's going to accelerate your spiritual growth. So Angela, I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings.
All right, Angela. Thank you. Thank you, Laura. All right. Anybody wants to? Paula Santo is sitting here from Good Dawning here. So there we go, guys. All right. Little Palo Santo. Clearing the energy there. Not that there's bad energy. But all right. So last but not least, we'll do a channeling at the end here, is Karma or Horse's Trigger Hope. And Angela, we love you and are grateful. And a favor to you and your relationship there. All right. So Karma, welcome. We are grateful to have you and we love you. And so we'll throw Karma up here. And I will pass it on to Laura there. Karma?
Okay.
Welcome.
Hi, Karma. It's so good to see you. And I do see your question up on the screen. Sunday is the last day I'll have access to the house I've lived in for over half my life. Have I accidentally forgotten anything there? Okay. Wow, Karma, favor to you. Karma, so I'm just going to connect in with your energy for a moment. And Karma, I'm feeling like this bittersweet emotion. I'm feeling this is sad, but at the same time, I'm feeling, but it's the start of a new chapter. And I feel pressure in my head. So I feel like you've been in your thoughts a lot. Thinking, planning, replaying. And Spirit saying it's time for peace for Karma. Okay. All right, so let's see here. Let's get a card for you. Is there anything you've forgotten? And I'm starting to feel emotional. So some emotions are coming up. And that song, oh my goodness, I haven't thought about this song in a long time. But Remember When, the song Remember When just popped into my head. Remember When, I think that's by Alan Jackson. Some memories. There's a lot of memory there. Okay. So let's get a card for Karma. Let's get one card for Karma. Is there anything you've forgotten? And I'm seeing this one here. Okay. So the card that came up is the Two of Air. And this may be why it's the start of a better chapter. Yes, always in my head. Okay. Two of Air. And this may be why I said I feel that bittersweet energy. Like it's sad, but it's good. So Spirit's saying that again, it's where I said this piece for karma, that it's time to let go. Don't be afraid to follow the path and move forward. Just carry out your plan, is what Spirit's saying. Spirit's not showing looking back. So I don't feel like there's anything you've missed. But the important stuff is in front of you. Yeah, again, Spirit saying you don't need to turn back. You don't need to look behind you. That the light is in front of you. And it may feel a little uncertain. But know that moving forward is your path to freedom, is what Spirit's saying. And I'm seeing the snow around you. I'm seeing like bare trees, and this is symbolic. This isn't literal. That what Spirit's talking about is getting to this point may have been a little difficult. It may have felt like walking through the snow, or it may have felt like a long, cold winter, but that you are there, that you're coming out of that your spring is coming, your bloom, so to speak. So things will grow, things will manifest, things will bloom for you. So let's get another card for you. Let's get a card here. Oh, and I see this one coming right out. Okay, 8 of Earth. So on the bottom it says education, focus, details. And this is what this card looks like. And what I see here, this is success and abundance. So Spirit's saying, stay focused on your goals. Stay focused on the present and on the future. On building your foundation, refining your skills. Like ironing out the details. Because you've already built the foundation, is what I'm seeing. That this part of your life, you're just getting better. That success and abundance are pretty much guaranteed to you now. Just align with that energy. Whenever you are faced with decisions, just ask yourself, does this get me to where I want to go? Is this assisting me on my path? And if the answer is yes, then you know you're on the right track. Because what I'm seeing here is a building, and spirits referencing like you're just building upon what you already know. You're building upon the skills that you already have and the wisdom that you already have. And I love that. Mary wins. Nothing missing, nothing broken. Mm. So karma, this is a prosperous time for you. This is a time for focusing on what it is that you desire. This is your time, is what Spirit keeps referencing. If there are any skills that you need to brush up on to improve your situation or to get you to where you want to go quicker, Spirit's saying don't be afraid to do that. That you can read a book or take a refresher course. And in my hand, and painting, writing, drawing, doing something artistic. Is really going to help align you with this success that is coming in for you. And let's get one last card for karma. One last card here. And I'm drawn to this feather here. Your guardian angels are saying, know that we are always with you. Know that you can call on us for assistance in building what it is that you desire. They're saying there's no task that's too small or too large for your guardian angels. Yeah, I hear that. Karma says, that is exactly my goals now. I've booked 2 courses and clinics and want to book more. It takes moolah. Exactly. It does take money, but the 2 courses, that, yeah, because my hand was going like this. Spirit is saying that is a good time. That this is meant for you. And let's get one last card here. Let's get one last card for karma. And I'm seeing this one here. Okay, so the 4 of fire, and that is perfect. The Spirit's saying you have reason to celebrate. You'll see. Your passions. This is about your passion, perhaps even furthering your career or work or side hustle that you want to do. But also your home. It will bring happiness to your home, your immediate surroundings, but you have reason to celebrate. We're celebrating you. So prosperity, success, this moving forward, refining your skills, prosperity, success, and don't forget to celebrate. So I'm hoping that resonates with you, karma, and I am wishing you all the best. I am sending you so much love and so many blessings.
All right, karma. Horses trigger hope. If you don't know, that's karma. And yeah, favorite karma. I know that your universe has made the biggest. You probably had the biggest shift here out of it. Big shift. You moved out. You're divorcing. I mean, amazing. So favor karma and big shifts equal big hugs there, and you got this. You're there. You're where a lot of people in this community may want to be, and so you're lead the way there, and that's amazing. All right, so yeah, so we're gonna do a channeling. I'm gonna do a reading from, or we're gonna do a reading for myself with what's been going on in my universe. Real question is, what do I need to know now to keep moving forward? Is my question. I mean, I know that obviously we're looking for more abundance in my universe, and so let's see what we get here. I'm going to turn it over to Laura and Maya, and then we'll do a channeling afterwards. And then we had 3-card Monty, so stick around, guys, because Laura's going to do a pick a card for us as well. And I call it the 3-card Monty. And yeah, so it's amazing. So stick around, guys. Thank you all for being here. Please do consider a donation, and I'll put this up for Laura here. So please do consider a donation to Laura if you got a reading, or if you just enjoyed Laura's energetics there and enjoyed the show there, please consider making a donation to Laura for all that she does. This is her work in her universe, and so and of course the universe likes to complete a circle there. So help to complete that by making a donation. If nothing else, please like and subscribe, and come back if you can and leave a comment in the comment section there as well. All right, Laura, thank you, appreciate it.
All right, so Josh, I'm just going to connect in with your energy here, and we will see what Spirit wants you to know about moving forward. And thank you, Mary Winds, for your compliment. And thank you for being here. I really appreciate your presence. Hi, Witchy Trista. I'm going to be emailing you soon. Those tuning forks have me very interested, not in learning how to use them, but in getting a treatment for myself. So thank you, Witchy Trista. If anyone who didn't see Witchy Trista last night on Josh's channel, watch that episode if you have time. Witchy Trista does a tuning fork demonstration, and it was very, very interesting.
Yeah, if you missed the live last night, and welcome, Witchy Trista. Thank you for, and we've got, she figured out some settings, so next time we do so, the microphone will sound even better. And so we will get that probably in the next week or two, we'll get her back on to get an enhanced version there. But yeah, please check it out. It is in the lives there. And welcome, Witchy Trista. Thank you for last night. I'm still vibrating my root chakra, my sacral chakra. We are vibrating like a bell. Thank you.
I felt it in my root, and that is where I need the most healing. That was my goal for this month, or my new moon intention. Yeah, so it was perfect. Okay, so back to Josh. Josh, let me just connect in with your energy for a moment, and we'll see what Spirit wants you to know about moving forward. Okay, Josh. Let's get one card for Josh. And I see this one here. Okay, so Josh, the 10 of water is what came out for you. Family, love, and blessings. So Josh, what Spirit is saying here is that you are on the right path with family, with wanting to move. Because I'm seeing like this, over the rainbow, and I'm thinking there's no place like home, this whole, Wizard of Oz. Goodness, losing my focus here. So yes, so Spirit's saying, so I'm seeing like this archway, this movement. So Spirit's saying like this, that love and family, because I'm hearing love is the answer. Love and family are what brings you joy and happiness and abundance. And it doesn't just bring the joy to you, but like the spreading, because I'm seeing spreading, the energy moving, but it brings joy and happiness to others as well. So Spirit's saying, continue following what brings you joy, following what lights you up. Because for you, that's what success looks like. It's that joy, that happiness, that high vibration. And I'm also seeing community around you. So Spirit's saying that family isn't just physical, literal family, family of the heart. And so Spirit's showing me that this community that you have built is your family. They are your support system. And I'm seeing like Spirit's showing me a map, and they're pointing out different locations on the map. And what they're referencing is that, yes, we are all scattered, but we are still together. That maybe we are not physically close to each other, we're not physically together, but we are together. And that it's designed that way. That our souls signed up for this, and our souls knew what to do at what time. We knew when to come together. So don't underestimate the family of the heart and how important they are to your soul's path and your soul's plan. That continue with that gratitude for those who are in your life, even if we're not here physically. And I'm drawn to the little boy in the card. And this is symbolic of the inner child. That you've healed. The Spirit's talking about healing and how you've done the work. And that things may have happened that you didn't want to happen, but they happened for a greater purpose. They happened because this is what your soul signed up for. And just know that when you reconnect with people, because I do see people coming into your life physically, when you reconnect with people, that you are not that child anymore. That you are healed, you are strong, you are healthy, whole, and complete. And let's get another card for you, Josh. Let's get another card for Josh. I'm seeing this one here. Okay. So the 5 of Fire came out for you. And this is conflicts, annoyances, competition. And this is what this card looks like. So when it comes to what action you can take, Spirit's saying, don't allow those obstacles or those things that lower your vibration, those annoyances. Don't allow those to take your focus. Don't allow your energy to go towards what is upsetting you or what is worrying you. Know that the sun is shining on you. And I'm seeing the sun behind you, and I'm hearing the title of that book, The Universe Has Your Back. So just know that the universe is working things out in your favor. That things may not go smoothly, but to continue on your path, continue moving towards where you see yourself going. That things may come up that you need to sort out. But again, the universe has your back, is what Spirit's telling me again. And this too shall pass. Know that this energy moves quickly. That day by day, it may feel like, oh my goodness, I want this to end. But when you look at how quickly things fall into place, like when you're standing on the other side and you look back, you're going to say, wow, things did happen rather quickly. Time went quickly. So you won't be in this energy for long. And let's get another card for you. I'm drawn to the color orange here, and this is the sacral chakra. So Spirit is saying, keep your emotions in check. Work with your sacral chakra. Work with your creativity. Work with the color orange. This will help you to move that energy. It will help you when things seem to get a little, when things start to feel outside of your control. This will help to bring you back. This will help you to stay centered and grounded and not reacting and not allowing your emotions to take over. And let's get one last card for you, Josh. For Josh, and I'm seeing this one here. Okay. So the card that I drew for you is King of Air. Knowledgeable, objective, respected. And this is what this card looks like. So the King of Air is in control of his thoughts and his actions. The King of Air has a vision. So Spirit is saying, stay focused on your vision and continue to move towards your vision. And I'm drawn to that there may be some unknowns, but they will be revealed to you. Don't be afraid to explore the unknown. And don't be afraid to seek the advice of those who have been in your situation, or those who seem to have it all together, those who have created their vision. So seek their advice. Because perhaps they have some knowledge or some piece of information that maybe you've been missing that could really accelerate your path and your plans. So Josh, I'm hoping that made sense to you, and I am wishing you all the best, so much love, and so much abundance.
All right. Thank you. And thank you, Chloe, there. And she put on there, this is a pimp reading. Trust yourself. Thank you, Chloe. Thank you there, Laura, as well. Yeah. The active phase of when you wake up and you go through the dark night, that's just dragged out of you. But the active phase of having to step in and start creating and having your universe throw things to make you create. Yeah. So favor. Um, Not easy, but necessary. So grateful. Thank you,
Mhm.
Laura. And thank you all for sticking around, guys. I'm going to do a quick channeling here. There's a couple themes that definitely came up. The biggest is surrender, change, and gratitude. Really are the three big things that I'm seeing here. Surrendering for peace and changing your universe, right? Everyone seems to be working towards some sort of change or going through some sort of change in 3D land based on what they've done, a lot of the work that they've done in their 5D land, right? And so, favor Karma, who's going through it and stepping out of her 3D life into a new one, and favor to you, Nathan, and all of you guys who got readings there. Carl, we're a lot in the same boat there. I know you're not here, Carl, but if you watch the replay, I know you're sleeping, but either way, there, Carl and I are in a lot in the same boat, chasing, not chasing, but working on our finances. Angela's the only with the relationship there, but it's people. We're all, a lot of us like myself. I don't have anybody in my universe, and so Angela, favored to your relationship there. But let's do and Carmen's got the big one there with the change, and what a lovely day as well. Favor. It's all about change, and that's what I'm seeing here. So let's bring in Saint Germain. We are grateful to be here. We are channeling through Josh for you today, and we are grateful. It's not going to be a very long channel, but what we are going to say is, Laura, first off, we are grateful you are here. We missed you last week, and we are grateful that you are feeling better. Thank you for your amazing energetics, your amazing soul, and your amazing personality. We are grateful for you, all of us, all that Josh channels in his higher self. And we are thankful for what you do and what you bring to the universe. If you are needing energetics outside of this YouTube channel here, check out Laura at letspiritguide.com. Saint Germain is recommending you do so. She is amazing, and she is the most kind soul you will ever speak to. So please do consider getting your own personal reading if you are in need. If you are not able to figure out what is going on in your universe, check out Laura. But for everybody here, we are seeing the major themes are change in the 3D. So what in your universe? Everybody here is talking about change in some form or fashion, with Angela changing in her relationship, with Karma changing, new house, new universe. She is no longer with her husband. The house has sold, and so she is moving into a new universe, right? With your channel here with Josh, he is moving in tomorrow at a new part-time job, and things are slowly shifting for him. He's breaking up the broken, like an ice dam, right? We are breaking up the broken log of energy and moving things forward. For Nathan, he is finally seeing that you can spin the record all you want, but you have to get out of the groove at some point, right, Nathan? So we are hoping, if you are still here, that you have stepped into a new groove on your record so you can see a better day. You cannot keep spinning in the same groove every time. You will get stuck, right? Carl, see yourself as abundant. We know you are not here, but you are abundant. You are the abundance that you are looking for, Mr. Brockman. So carry Kent Brockman's energy with you, that strong, solid energy, right? You are broadcasting to your universe, just like Kent Brockman broadcasts the news on The Simpsons, right? You are broadcasting for yourself, what you want in your universe. So carry that strength that Kent Brockman carries when he is sitting there with his Asian reporter, Trisha Takanawa, right? And they are talking about the news. What in your universe, right? So see that, stand in that frame, and you will see a whole new universe. All of you who are here, who have gotten readings, see yourselves as the change you are looking for. Be that change. Do not be afraid. Everybody right now, this is the grand energies, right? There's no difference what Josh is going through and what Carl and Nathan, different situations, but same energetic deal, right? Everyone is now, generally speaking, we are seeing you at that shift where you are broken off from the dark night and now have to create in the bright daylight. And for a lot of us, this is not easy. How many of you sat around for how many years in your darkness? How many of you are still feeling that you are in your darkness, but knowing you still have to create, right? So for yourself, step into that 3D, 5D. Carry your higher self into your creations and realize that you are okay. We have got your back. Just like Laura said with Josh, the universe has his back. Lost one job yesterday, has a new job today that will feed him and put him in front of people. So he's not working alone, right? So things can change for the better if you allow for it. But you have to allow for it and you have to step out of your own way. So all of you who are here, allow for that change, however that is for you, step past. And for you, karma, you are not missing anything. You are looking forward to, right? You are seeing forward. Don't look backwards. See forward to the new universe that you are creating. It is not, we know that there can be energies, of course, when you are leaving a situation into a new one, but see it in the highest light. You've got this. You are amazing, Laura, and we love you. We love all of you. And Saint Germain loves you and is grateful for each and every one of you being here. And we are going to demystifying Gay Pun. Welcome. We are grateful you are here, and you were here last time we had a reading. So we are grateful to see you again. We are going to release the transmission, but for each and every one of you, we hope to see you in the good dawning at 8 a.m. Eastern time. It is an earlier time, and it really will be in the dawning. And for all of you here, remember, active creation is not easy. You are doing this consciously. You are not letting the universe create for you anymore. So you have cleared your traumas, but your trauma reactions are still inside you. So as you go through your universe, right? As you go through your day, as Laura had said to Josh, right? Watch how you react. Are you reacting in the old energies, right? Karmically. Or are you in the new energies, the 5D, who you are as source flowing love? Remember that, releasing transmission. Okay, there we go. Clearing the energy. All right. All that energy goes, I gotta push it down. It goes right into my crown chakra. There we go. All right. Thank you guys. Laura's going to do her 3-card Monty with us here, and our 3-card pool. And thank you. Yeah, the big themes were definitely changed. So if you're in the change, in the soup, even Angela's talking about changing a relationship. So if you're in the change, however that is for you, you can fight it or you can go with it. And we'll leave it at that. All right, Laura, we're going to pass it back over to Laura, who's going to do her 3-card pool here. And this is always amazing. So hand on heart when Laura, best way to pick a card, I've learned for myself, handle my heart, and whichever one the heart chakra desires is generally the right one. All right, I'm going to take myself off the screen here and pop.
Okay. Well, thank you all for being here tonight. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And I really think it's amazing that even if you didn't get a reading, you've been on for more than 2 hours with us. So thank you so much. That's really special. So I would like to get a personal message for everyone right now. And what I want you to do is choose if you would like to participate, choose a number between 1 and 3. So you're going to choose the number either 1, 2, or 3. And Scotty boy, I always choose number 3 as well. Once in a while, my spirit guides will push me to a different number, but I don't know, number 3, it's my life path. And I've always had to do things 3 times. 3 has shown up my entire life. So choose 1, 2, or 3. Thank you, PG, for your compliment. It's always a pleasure spending this time with you and with this community. All right, so let's see which angel would like to work with you this week and what message they have for you. So if you chose the number 1, let's get a card for number 1. Okay. Let's get a card for number 2. Number 2. Okay. And if you chose number 3, no, Karen, it is no surprise. Okay. All right. If you chose number 1, your message comes from Archangel Gabriel. When you need to breathe energy into your goals and dreams, call upon me, the Archangel of creativity and motivation. That's the one I should have chosen. I am a fountain for infinite creativity My imagination knows no limits. So those are the affirmations you can use if you chose number 1. So call on Archangel Gabriel, and these are your affirmations. If you chose number 2, your message comes from Archangel Raziel. As the keeper of the secrets of the universe, I breathe life into your fondest dreams. There is no limit for what you can create with my aid. That one resonates for me as well. And your affirmations are: I dream, I believe, I receive, I achieve. My opportunities for success are limitless. So it seems as though Spirit and the angels want us to manifest our dreams. And number 3, I believe we had this card last week, or last time I was on, but I don't remember what number it was for. But your message comes from Archangel Metatron. I can help raise your energetic vibration, allowing for interchange and the awakening of your true spiritual calling. And your affirmations are: I am on a path of spiritual awakening. My soul's purpose is clear to me. And these are your affirmations. So once again, thank you everyone for being here.
Can you do a favor and reread number 2? Millie she had to step out of the room. She missed it. Just real quick.
Number 2,
Yes.
Message from Archangel Raziel. As the keeper of the secrets of the universe, I breathe life into your fondest dreams. There is no limit to what you can create with my aid. I dream, I believe, I receive, I achieve. My opportunities for success are limitless. So once again, thank you everyone for being here. It is always a pleasure to connect with this group and to read for all of you. If you would like to book a personal reading or a personal healing, you may do so on my website, www.letspiritguide.com. If you have any questions about my offerings, feel free to email me, Laura@letspiritguide.com. You can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is @letspiritguide_. Also, if you liked what I did here tonight and you feel called to do so, you may make a donation through my PayPal, which is Laura Bennett 1111, or through my Venmo, which is Laura Bennett -229. I am wishing you all so much love, so much abundance, so much happiness. I hope that you have a fantastic week. And as always, let Spirit guide.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Laura, thank you again. That was amazing, as always. And thank you for rereading that. All right, so Laura's information is right there and pinned. So please do consider a donation if you do need reading on your own. Laura gave out her info there, so please do check her out at letspiritguide.com. And remember, tomorrow, Good Dawning at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. So I'll be up at the crack of the Good Dawning, and grateful for each and every one of you who do show up. And thank you, Care Bear. I don't know if you're still in the chat, who's going to go on at 45. So we'll have a little bit of a shorter show, but we'll get it all figured out here once I get a schedule down at my new job, and we will be gratefully figure that out. Thank you all so much for being here. Laura, thank you. Any last words?
Thank you, everyone.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll be live again next Tuesday. And otherwise, I'll see you in the Good Dawning at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. So thank you, guys. Appreciate it. I love you all. And Laura, grateful as always. Thank you for the reading. Thank you, guys, for being here. And we will see you over, hopefully, a Truth Wave there. Have a great night, guys.